My daughter was got a little moment of fame there. Anyway, welcome to Sight Reading Maverick. This is my weekly show where I sight read through music. Oftentimes people will send in requests, but at other times I just put in my own sort of dib for what I feel like sight reading. So it's a little bit of a mix today. And I do take some time to explain a little bit of the prep work I do before I launch in and sight read. There are also times where I'll just go ahead and see what happens. And you can't predict which way is going to actually go better. But usually I recommend doing some of these steps that you'll see in order to prep sight reading. So, Louis says hello, bonjour. Louis, thank you for joining us again. All right. What else was I going to say? I don't remember. So I'm just going to start. The first piece on the program today is an etude by Thérèse Wartel. Or Wartel. I'm going to assume it's Wartel. And this was a request by Louis. And whenever I see etude, I really get nervous. But Louis is so kind and is very good at choosing music that isn't too overwhelming, usually. And that's the case with this one. This is an etude in F major. It is in 3/4. And one of the things that makes this etude really convenient is that the right hand is basically just broken up triads or chords. And so when I'm done sight reading it, I'm going to go back and show you just a glimpse of how I'm actually reading it, because I don't read it note for note per se. So I'll explain that at the end. Anyway, F major. So the left hand, I'm kind of skimming it here. It's a long etude, first of all. So I need to keep that in mind, because I need to find places to take time, like at the ends of cadences, at the end of sections, so that I can blink my eyes and get a little breath of fresh air. Anyway, left hand has just quarter notes, and the left hand is either thirds, sometimes it's other intervals, or it's broken chords itself, just in slower fashion. So it says 60, yeah, it's the dotted half note, which is the beat. I might be actually able to do that. We might try that. So now I want to skim it one more time, looking for any unusual, like excess accidentals, which is going to tell me that we're going into another key, or it's just highly chromatic. The first half is not that way so much, but the beginning of the second half, not surprisingly, is a little bit more chromatic. Not terrible though, and it sticks within chords. So as long as I can recognize the chord, I should be okay. I see. They have a weird way of indicating first and second ending at the end. So I wanted to make sure that I understood more or less what's going to happen. All right, let's give it a go. I'm going to try it at a clip. If I really crash and burn, I can always go back and give it another whirl. So I'm going to really try to feel this in one beat per measure, since it says 60 is the dotted half note. I'm going to blink a couple times before I start. One. was so much fun. Okay, but something happened at the end. All right, that makes sense. Okay, that was just really tricky. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was delightful. So thank you, Louis. And this is actually one that I think I'm going to put on our piano music she wrote YouTube channel, which if you don't know about, you should check it out. Just look up piano music she wrote and it'll come up. Yeah, this is a really great etude. So how do I do it? I am not reading A, F, C, B flat, G, C, and so on and so forth in the right hand. My eyes are taking in as if I'm reading it like this. So that's how I'm doing it. And then I just basically, I know that all of these rotate down, so. So that's how I go ahead and process the sight reading in a piece like this. This type of piece is an excellent type of piece to give a young student who is working on sight reading, and you have them first block it like I did, and then to break it and play it that way. All right, so that was great. There are 5 other etudes in here, but again, I am not a big fan of sight reading etudes for obvious reasons. So we're gonna move on for now, but I am really grateful to Louis for pointing that out. Oh, and he said something else. Yay, Helen, his wife is impressed. Yay, I just seek to please and impress. Just joking. I do it because I love it, really. Next piece on the program is by Alexander von Zemlinsky. And he's a Russian no, I shouldn't say that. I don't know where he's from. It sounds Polish. But anyway, I'm reading a book about Alma Mahler, who was Gustav Mahler's wife. And in this chapter I'm reading, she meets Zemlinsky and is very impressed by his composing. And I thought, do I know any of his music? Why no? Let's see if he wrote piano music. So that's what we're doing now. These are fantasies, I think there are 4 of them, based on poems by Richard Dehmel. So I have no idea what to expect, but let's see if there's good reason why Alma Mahler was so enchanted with his writing, his composing. This was in Vienna that she met him, and yeah, so let's see. She was a composer herself, I should add. I guess I should look at it. Very slow. I am not as good at my German. Sehr ruhig und durchaus leise. I think it means very slow and I think kind of light. I don't know. Lots of like 30-second notes, 30-second note flourishes. We're in E flat. And actually the flourishes all look very similar in nature. We've got some arpeggiated things in the left hand and chordal stuff. It looks like, though, that the harmonies are quite straightforward, thankfully. Tempo. There's a lot of places where it's just quarter notes, so I don't want it to be too slow. And then we've got these 30-second notes to contend with. And I need to make sure I know, let's see, bum, 3, 4, 1, dum, bum, bum. So I'm not worrying about how many notes there are. I'm just gonna go for the flourish. 3. really wish I knew German better. Because there are all these directions in there and I kind of know what they mean, but I'm not positive, so whatever. That was very interesting. Okay, next one is Waldseligkeit. Waldseligkeit. And again, lots of German. It looks like it's andante, but it's also in F sharp. Oh, joy. So that means all notes are sharp except for B. So that's good to keep in mind. Okay, there's lots of double sharps in here, so this will be a little bit of a challenge, but at least it's andante. Very chromatic, this one. Okay, so yeah, melody is in the top voice. But that doesn't sound too chromatic. So it's just these inner voices that are chromatic. So I'm gonna probably try to make them kind of quiet so that it doesn't intrude too much. Second page, it's kind of a choral setting, very homophonic. And then we get, let's see, first page is all eighth notes, quarters. He likes quintuples and septuples. Great. I have no idea what to expect. Okay, so in the middle too, it goes into D major. So I should have said that. But really, this is so chromatic, I don't know how much that even matters. Last page, lots of 16ths. So I have no idea how this is going to go, folks. I don't know. Maybe it's a mistake to try it. I'm very curious. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I'm gonna try one more of these. I don't want to like give up, but these are kind of daunting. Okay, this is the third one. It's Kefferlied, and I think it's supposed to be a little bit more graceful. It looks a little bit more simple harmonically. We'll find out. And it looks kind of fun, so that's why I wanted to do it. Mostly 16th notes. Oh, but he does this quintuplet thing at the end again. No. Yeah. F sharp major again. Interesting. It's mostly A major, but it looks like it is a little enharmonic in places. We have some ledger lines. It's in 3/4. I don't know if I said that. And it has these trills on the second beat. So with trills, I go ahead and I leave them out if I need to leave them out, if I think they're going to get in my way. Or another tactic is I leave them out at first, and then as soon as I get kind of the gist of the piece, I'll add them back in. So let's just see. 1, 2, let's see, 16ths. 2, 3, 1. I need to practice my F sharp major scales. I actually really liked that one. That one was more straightforward harmonically, so that was very pleasing and more more sight readable really. But I don't want to not consider his music in the future. I actually have something that I'll try later on in the program if we have time to give him another chance. Or me another chance, I should say. Next on the program are 4 fairy tales, but I'm not going to play all of them, by Nikolay Medtner, who was Russian. And I think I'm going to do, it was requested that I do 3 and 4. As I was loading it, I was looking at it, and I was like, I don't know about number 3. Oh, no, I do, yeah, number 3 looked doable. It's the last one that sort of freaked me out. So we'll see, but maybe to replace number 4. Yeah, there's all these octaves. That's what I saw, and I like went, so I'm gonna try 1, the first movement, and then try the 3rd movement for sure. I don't really know what to expect. It's marked allegretto frescamente. E flat major. 4/4. I'm gonna forget the allegretto right now. An interesting combination of triplets and duples. Oh no, yeah. It's oddly written. He's got 3 eighth notes beamed together that aren't triplets. That'll be interesting. See, this is why it's good to look it through first, to look for odd things like that that might catch you off guard. The right hand has the melody. The left hand is always accompanimental. And the left hand looks like it's a combination of arpeggiated, but also more scalar. So I'm going to be looking for those arpeggios so I can grasp the harmony and hopefully at least get the harmony in, even if the notes aren't in the right place. Okay, in the middle, it goes into a giucoso, which is supposed to be even faster, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. It has a repeated note figure. Yeah, it's really oddly written. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but. And then it goes back to the opening material and intersperses the middle stuff in there. Got a lot of flats in here. Looks like it goes into E major, but he just doesn't write it that way. So maybe if I just remember E major, that'll help. All right, E flat, E flat. What tempo? It says quarter note is 80. We're gonna try that. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, I really liked that. Yeah, like I want to do it again, but I'm not going to do it again right now. Um, that's really cool. Thank you. This is another recommendation by Louis, so I'm grateful. That has so many beautiful things. It sounds a little bit Rachmaninoff-y. Has some, yeah, just really beautiful. So fantastic. So I'm eager to look at not the second movement, which is marked molto vivace, but I think I'm going to go for the third movement, which is marked narrante a piacere. Um, Looks like a lot of different tempo indications. We've got some waltz-like stuff in here. 3/4 F minor, so 4 flats. Looks like there's a lot of ritenutos marked in, also accelerandos, so perhaps I can be a little bit more free. You get this, I see. It builds into this waltz-like section. So we'll see. I probably don't want to do it too fast. Okay, then you get this big arpeggiated section in the middle, and that looks really hairy. I'll just say that. But it looks like maybe it's the same chord over again. It is. Okay, so if I can just grasp onto that chord, that would be good. Okay, not so bad. And then the ending goes to a sempre, più mosso, so more moving. And still the same key, it's still F minor, 16ths. The hands cross. He likes to do this, it seems. Kind of a complex pattern, so I'm gonna have to just fake it and noodle it. Okay, so tempo indication is quarter note equals 92, and then also 100. So the waltz actually shouldn't be too much faster than the first part. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 1, see. Oh my gosh. I loved that too. I didn't go back to tempo 1 at the end. That was unfortunate. And then here. Oh well. Now I know. That I definitely want to look back at these again eventually. They seem really lovely. And someday, Louis, I will read the 4th one too. But probably not today. Okay. Next on the list is, I could not find a recording of anything written by this composer. It's Maria Frances Parke. We might find out why no one's recorded her stuff, but you never know. We might discover a great discovery here. These, I don't know when she was alive. It looks kind of around the time of Haydn. I don't know. So this might be a good Haydn alternative. There's 3 sonatas in the set that's on IMSLP. So I'm just gonna read the first one, I think. Let's see, the first one's F. Yeah, I don't wanna do A flat. I think I feel like doing F. What do you say? All right, let's give it a go. It's written in kind of, it's an old printing. So I'm going to be reading old publications, so I might have some interesting moments. F major, Allegro assai 4/4. So this period of music, you know, you're basically dealing with scales and arpeggios, that type of thing, arpeggiated stuff. Lots of clef changes. It looks like we're gonna have lots of hand crossings, so that should be interesting. I'm just gonna have fun with it. Ooh, some of the like chords, the stems are backwards. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, F major, dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. I'm so curious. Oh no. Okay, so she does go into a different key. She goes into D flat, flat 6, but she doesn't actually put in a key signature. So there's all these flats all over the place. Oh wow, this should be very amusing. Okay, let's just do it. Yum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, ba-dum. Nothing faster than 16ths, so. Okay, there were like some lost notes in there, some added beats, but that's what makes this all fun, right? Oh my goodness. I'm going to read on. The next one is a andante. The second movement is an andante, and it's in 6/8. This might be really kind of dippy. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it'll be great. I'm just going to read it. It's in 6/8, so 1. think I'm gonna stop there with this one. Although there are things in the next one that look really kind of fun. No, maybe not. Oh, Louis said that he enjoyed the Medtner pieces. Yeah, really beautiful. Okay, so I don't know. I think they could be interesting. Actually, that slow movement I just did, the 6/8 one, that would be really good for students to sight read. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, I'm gonna look at the next request, which was made by Louis again. I'm a little worried. Louis, you were on an etude kick today. So this is called, it's part of his etude in 12 exercises, if I can ever find it. And he mentioned 4 and 9. So apparently these were studies for, I don't know if it was his transcendental etudes or what, I forget. He told me. Oh, that might not be so bad. Maybe I could do it. Okay, so 4 is a possibility. Okay, I'm gonna do 4, Louis, okay? It has double thirds in it, so that's why when I opened it earlier, I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna do it at a quarter or dotted quarter note equals 132. Sorry. D minor, running low on time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a cursory glance through this 6/8. All right, so there are double thirds, which is probably part of the point of the study. But what I notice is that the right hand starts and then it's right, left, right, and it just goes up an octave. Right, left, right, right, left, right. So that shouldn't be so bad. And then there's this middle section, which I'm going to leave out the bottom octave. It's going to make it a lot easier. It's kind of like the first etude. Just block it in my head. And then again, after you do the thirds again, which they're repetitive, arpeggio down, no problem, I got it. How fast do I want to do it? Oh my gosh, okay. Liszt. Okay, that wasn't so bad actually. Maybe I should learn this just to say I can play a Liszt etude. I'm so ridiculous. All right, thank you, Louis. That was great suggestion. All right, and last on my list, I do want to go back to Mr. Zemlinsky and try some of his Ländliche Tänze. I think they're Ländlers is my guess. I don't know. I have no idea what these are gonna be like. We're gonna try some, and I'm not gonna do any prep work. I'm just gonna read because of time. So we're gonna close out by playing some of these Zemlinsky Ländlers, or at least that's what I think they are. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll do just quick prep work. Cute. The next one, whoops, has some hand crossings. At the end and I messed up. Okay, wait. No. Ah! Wait. I gotta get it. Okay. Something like that. Ah! That's so cool. Okay, I like these. I'm gonna do the number 4. I don't know why. I'm just picking ones that I like as I go. Oh my gosh, it's 2 already. I'm so sad. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Okay, we're gonna do this one because it looks forte. I don't know. I'm just going crazy. Okay, 1, 2. these are super fun, and I want to read through more of those. I hope you had a good time today. Thank you for joining me as always. You can always come back and watch these later, should you wish to do that to yourself. Thanks for joining me. Have a really